Look what just arrived at Tarot of the Enchanted Soul by Yasmin Westwood. Now, this was supposed to come out last May. So it was delayed, and then delayed, and then delayed again. So it's finally here. Quite the price point. I did order it over a year ago. So let's break this open and see what kind of goodies we have inside, because hopefully it was worth the wait. Now, it does have some conflicting images on the Amazon product page. In other words, one shows like no borders, another shows borders, another shows borders with text on the bottom. So I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what's in this box. I purposefully, and I know this has been out for a while in Europe or I think another country, but in the USA, I just got it. So if you're like, ha ha, you just seen this. Yes, I just got it. So we're running late over here in the old US of A. Oh my, that's pretty. That is, I mean, if you want to make a good first impression, that does it. By the way, the box is quite rotund. I mean, it is not a small box at all. You have a very large book and some oversized cards. Ooh, oversized cards. Okay, it does have a little bit of a border and it does have the text at the bottom. Okay, so Tarot of the Enchanted Soul, beautiful color. Whoa, look at the amount of information in this freaking book. You got keywords over here, you got more keywords, you got meaning, you got person, and you got thoughts. That is a massive amount of text. I mean, just for the Ace of Swords, that's a ton of text. I love it. I can't wait to read this book. It is going to be so cool. Ooh, look at the sort of the preface for the different suits and whatnot. Gorgeous book. I'm surprised this took this long. I wish I'd have gotten this earlier. Ooh, it's got spreads and all that. So the book is actually 144 pages long, and we're definitely gonna be looking at this once we're done with the cards. But most of y'all are here for the cards. So let's take this out. And again, I think everybody has this but the USA. So us poor folk in the USA, we have been waiting a while, and you know, we're suffering. We're suffering. The card condom is gone, and we're good. Oh my, I've seen that before. I don't like that. That gap is not an attractive gap. But beautiful edging on that. Yes, I know I can shuffle it a few times and it goes away, but you are looking at very glossy, and I mean very glossy. Look at the light. Like I have a very nice light set up right here, and that should be perfectly even lighting throughout. But these are actually so glossy, it's picking up one of the overheads. So I'm kind of surprised at this, but we're going to go forth anyway. Okay, so it does have keywords at the bottom. It is big. This is a large deck of cards. If you're looking for like a regular deck of cards, here's Push Kitty's deck. So it's a little bit wider, maybe tall. Yeah, it's a little taller, a little wider than than Amy's Push Kitty deck. So yeah. Other than that, here's a life code for comparison as well. This is another deck. So you are looking at extra space here, extra space there. So yeah, there's extra space. Anyway, the Fool, innocence, freedom, new adventure, and a leap of faith. A leap of faith, my friends. Okay, by the way, that is the back. So now we got the Magician. Definitely got to clean up the borders. This is a trim. This is a trim job. No two ways about it. Needs to be trimmed. Thank you for making it oversized. So when I trim it, it's going to be just right, because I really don't want the keywords. I know y'all are screaming at me. Why would you trim it when you have the beautiful borders? You know, well, maybe. We'll try it out. The Magician, you got some resourcefulness, action, manifestation. Beautiful, beautiful pictures. High Priestess is gorgeous. I love the owl. There's a lot of owls in High Priestess cards. Let's admit that now. But I love the owl still. It's bringing in a little Game of Thrones message for the court. And the Empress is over here. So we have some up top, some down on the bottom. We got the pregnancy, we got fertility, pregnancy, creativity, and abundance. I like that. Interesting sort of crescent crown, I guess. And we have the Emperor. Everything's kind of faded out, right? It looks worn down. I guess I would have preferred it not being faded out and worn down. That said, it looks good. That said, it does look good. The Mentor, okay. The Mentor is kind of young there. You do have the Tree of Life, pretty traditional for a Hierophant there. With the Lovers, I like it, very cute, very, very cool. Then we have the Chariot. Interesting. What the hell is she riding on? Looks like a tissue paper. It looks like tissue paper you use to wrap a gift. We have the Umbrella, cool. Strength, I like that too. And the Hermit, sort of isolated on the tower. The tower's gonna collapse, dude. You gotta get out there. You gotta get away from that. Loneliness, solitude, really sort of simplistic terms. Very simplistic kind of terms here. I'd like a little more, but yeah, that's the way it goes. Fortune, luck, destiny, karma, and fate. Looking pretty good there. We have justice, balance with the justice card. I like the glasses, kind of steampunk. We have perspective, limbo, sacrifice, what have you. We have the death card, the other changes that are going to be there with the clock. A lot of clocks in here. Interesting, sort of perspective, right? We're sort of looking out at this individual or this youngin, child, whatever. Temperance, we have the celebration of the temperance. It looks more like a sun card without the sun. The devil, we sewed our mouth shut, just like the X-Files episode. The Tower, we have a split face, a two-face from Batman. We have a split face and an explosion coming out of her brain. We have the Star, again, sort of a steampunk a little bit with the gears, with the, you know, with the hat. Need some glasses there. The Star is pretty good. We do have also the Moon. The Moon is looking pretty nice. And the Sun, wow. They did not mute that Sun card at all. I like that a lot. We have Judgment, Rebirth, Reincarnation with no E. I know some of y'all are picky about that, just saying. Just saying, a little bit of the hat is back with a violin. We're playing the violin, my friends. And finally, the World. Very pretty. I love the floral aspect of it. Also like the crown. And too, it's interesting, right? Completion, end of a cycle, because it is in the end of the majors. Ace of Cups, something new. Kind of generic keywords, but okay. Two of Cups, soulmates, I wouldn't go that far. You do have one wearing the steampunk hat. I like that. You do have, yeah, it's kind of nice. I like the doorway. Any doorways and windows in cars, love them. I love the addition to that. A lot going on, a lot of cool extra stuff. I love the umbrellas. I love the sort of the casualness of the deck. Overall, the images are fantastic. Ideally, I would trim it. Again, I would lose the borders. The borders are beautiful. I'm not going to trim it yet. I'm going to wait. Four of Cups, a little bit of an isolation, apathetic, right? I'm not into it. I'm sitting on a swing. I'm not into it. Five of Cups, the, bereavement, loss, disappointment, nostalgia. All right, here we have for the Six of Cups is actually the card that's on the face of the box. So nostalgia, sanctuary, memories. I love the sort of the children playing at the background. I love sort of the casualness of putting a boat in here and whatnot. You have daydreaming with the Seven of Cups. I do enjoy that. And the Eight of Cups, I like the moving on, breaking up, walking away, right? Again, doorways, windows. I love all of that kind of stuff. Very cool indeed. Nine of Cups, sort of the Buddha drowning. I mean, if you got to drown a Buddha, you got to drown a Buddha, I guess. But you do have the Nine of Cups there. And they seem pretty excited about drowning indeed. The Ten of Cups, kind of working it there. Happy home, happy family. Page, very cute. It's almost like a Six of Swords that's coming back home. Six of Swords that's coming back to us. That is interesting. Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance himself, coming out of the water. It could be a merman. It's a merman because we have the lighthouse. Queen of Cups, the Water of Water. Very pretty. I like all of the Mardi Gras necklaces there. We got the King of Cups. He is all about Dr. Octavio. Dr. Octavio, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. A cute little, I like the dress that sort of goes around. Then you have the formation with the animal. I have no idea what that is. Is that a emu? I don't know what that is. Three of Swords, the heartbreak, the disappointment, but in blue. Normally that's going to be red. I like the spikes and the drippage. Kind of cool. Four of Swords, the wait, the delay with somebody watching you and staring you down. That is an interesting aspect. Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. I like the yellow, sort of blends in with the blue. Got a nice kind of primary opposite thing going on with some of these. You also have the Six of Swords as well. Kind of cool with a purplish yellow. You know what I mean? Seven of Swords, sneaking out. Looks like they fell. I've fallen and I cannot get up. Because I'm the Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords, the restrictions with the deer. I mean, if you are restricted, you might as well rope in a deer to the situation. They are tied up in front. It looks like they can get out of it easily. I like the dynamic of that. Nine of Swords, a little bit of a creature coming after you. I mean, hey, if they came after me like that, I'd be scared too. 10 of Swords, cutting, conclusion. We have again, a little bit of a steampunk thing going on there. The Page of Swords, they're just kind of holding the sword, okay? Knight of Swords, an airplane insinuating movement. I like that. Very sort of dreamy, all of these cards. Queen of Swords, you know, Corella Deville. Got a lot of sort of a Game of Thrones crown looking thing going over there. And the King of Swords, not looking too good. All right, Ace of Wands. I like the very, very obvious introduction of fire. Right? They're just like, this is fire. They're not delaying. They're not stopping. They're not hesitating. They're just pure fire. You got the Two of Wands. Ooh, with the choices of the Two of Pentacles. A Two of Pentacles masked into a Two of Wands. I kind of like it. A little bit of a choice of which stairway we're going to be able to get into. Three of Wands, searching, seeking around with all of the vehicles instead of the ships. We have airships from Final Fantasy. The Four of Wands. We have happy home, happy family. Sure, no building in the background. A lot of moons, a lot of eerie skies. We have deer and the Five of Wands. I don't know. I guess they're all going to headbutt. Six of Wands, the V for victory. I like that mini series. It looks like a sun card made into a Six of Wands, I guess. Seven of Wands, and they just put wands at the bottom. Seven of Wands, conviction. Sort of defending herself without having to defend herself. She's got the fist at the ready. She's ready to go. She will punch you in the face. Eight of Wands, all the movement, the action, sort of storming up in there, being shot from the bow. I like that. More moon. Every card needs a moon in the background, apparently. Nine of Wands. Looks like a World of Warcraft battleground. Okay, they're just standing there. Ten of Wands, ooh, very cool. I've never seen rocks, like rocks tied to your back. That really sort of extenuates the burden. We have a young person with a Page of Wands. We have a Knight of Wands with a fiery action on the motorcycle, because nothing says old school like a motorcycle. Just ask Link in Breath of the Wild. In the DLC, by the way. Queen of Wands. Okay. King of Wands. We have a centaur. The centaur is hot. You know, got some tats. Got a guitar. Got some, got a crown over there, the long hair. All right. The Ace of Coins. Wrapped just for you. Not for anybody else, but for you. New financial beginnings. Two of Coins. You know, the Two of Wands would have been a better Two of Coins, to be honest with you. But okay, we're keeping the juggling. We're removing the choices. Okay, it's being revealed. The curtain's being pulled back, which is interesting. The curtain's being pulled back on the situation. I'd like that in a reading. A lot of bugs for a Three of Coins. We've seen Three of Coins, Eight of Coins. We've seen bees. We've seen wasps. We've seen everything, right? With this ants. So Three of Coins, Eight of Coins has a lot of insects because it's a group situation. Four of Coins, hanging on to what we got. Not sure what's going on back there, but we're hanging on to what we got. We have a Five of Coins with a closed door. I like that a lot. I love closed doors, barriers, anything that can enhance the situation. Six of Coins. Ooh, kind of a competition, almost like a Five of Wands competition for resources, right? Because we're putting one on here, we're putting one under there to make it look lighter. Seven of coins. It's tractor time. It's a farming simulator, 2022. Okay, eight of coins. Okay. Nine of coins is there. A lot of interesting sort of things going on the head there. 10 of coins, happy home, happy family. I like the door opening. Again, sort of an open door. This is good in a reading, right? The door is open for you. The door is available. It just became available for you, just for you, right? I like that. Page of coins, we saw this ad nauseum in the advertisements for this deck. Knight of coins, a very awkward looking helmet and awkward looking expression for the awkward looking helmet. Okay. Queen of coins, very pretty. I love all the jewels and whatnot. And the King of coins, the owl from the High Priestess, is back. Beautiful deck. Beautiful deck. Borders are big, but they're not obtrusive. Love the deck. Let's take a look at the book. Oh, by the way, card quality is rock solid. We're coming to like here. I mean, this is a thick boy. That is not a thin deck of cards. That is not thin, okay? So that is a thick boy, and I like the thick decks of cards. Okay, the Major Arcana, beautiful book. Jesus, it's a beautiful book. That is a beautiful, beautiful book. I love it. Set the mood. It's time for the Tarot Oracle Show. Shuffle the cards? Sometimes. Ask the question. It's already in chat. Select your cards, I will. Interpret the reading, I will that way too. All right, basic tarot spreads, learn the cards. We have the 3-card spread, the 4 and the 5-card spread. You see the pattern? You see the pattern? We have 7-card love / relationship spread. We have a 10-card Celtic or Celtic cross spread and an astrological spread to go in the mix. 16-card general spread. Now we come to the Major Arcana, and this is a gorgeous book. Tons and tons of information in this book. Love the book, love the cards. I waited a long time. It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. This is absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me know what you think about the Enchanted Soul Tarot. Was it worth all of the wait? If you're in the U.S. and you waited on Amazon, was it worth all of the wait? You let me know. Hit that like and a sub button. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time.